every gathering of the group. Do you know about mic check? She was saying mic check. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh yeah, I was at the rally in Boston. Actually, whenever somebody would have an announcement to make, they go mic check, and then everybody would have to repeat the first 3 words that they would say so that the entire group can hear.
Okay, so it works like this, and this is, why is that? You know?
Because they have the amplification.
Yeah, megaphones were also banned. Megaphones and electronic amplification were banned unless you're a police officer. So megaphones were banned from any of the public gatherings. So the strategy is a very old General Assembly strategy. Kids call it playing telephone, right? And it works like this. Repeat after me. It works like this.
It works like this.
But if people are out in the hallway and can't hear me, they are now saying it works like this. Works like this, right? To make our voices audible. To everybody. We are repeating. Every word. The speaker says. You know, so we can stop there, but it goes on, right? So every speaker gets a chance to speak, and every speaker is made audible by every voice there. It's a pretty amazing experience when we think about making voices audible. The work that we're trying to do with our students is making their voices audible, right? And affirm their identities. It's not something new. It's something that's being reclaimed. Most of their assertions, which are many. All right, so we have a lot to do today. I wasn't thinking about Occupy Wall Street because it wasn't happening in July when Leslie called me, but it was something I felt important to reference when we're talking about patriotism. So we're going to go on and hopefully come back, if we have time at the end, and come back to hear a little bit more about Occupy Wall Street. Okay, so all right, there she is. What's her name? Lady Liberty. A government of the people, by the people, for the people, which we have a word for. We call it democracy. And most of us as public school educators, of which I was one for 16 years and am now in higher ed, take this really seriously when we're thinking about what is education for. We could spend our whole hour having dialogue about it and doing mic checks about it, but I'm going to zip through a lot of things because my goal today is to show you various curriculum examples in 1st grade, 7th grade, and high school of how these kind of ideas are enacted with art teachers and kids, and it's going to take a while to get there. So the overarching understanding and questions of this presentation today are, what are the questions? What is education for? What is the role of art education for in cultivating the understanding of full active participation in a democratic society? Those are really big ideas. So to get to that, we're going to try to listen to kids and teachers and look at their work. So it requires the assertions of the student-teacher knowledge and student and teacher voice. All right, so why this question of patriotism and multicultural art education? So what do we see up here? What's going on up here? Can you see this? Yeah, can you see where, can you place